Good afternoon from Tel Aviv. I'm here in the middle of nowhere, building area, something like the old north of Tel Aviv. And what you can see here is a small garden. But I'm not here because of the nice garden. I'm here to show you that although Tel Aviv was established at 1909, we can find some history here. For example, a wine press from the 4th century BC, and they use it until 2nd century BC. Now it was very easy. There were so many kinds of wine presses. Private one and public one, and this is a big one. This is a public one. Then it means that there were a lot of vineyards around it, at least at the 4th century BC. It was very easy to make some wine in a way. First of all, you used to press it with barefoot. I know they used to wash it, and somewhere here you could see a place to wash your legs. They actually washed it a lot. Then it was totally clean. You couldn't do it with shoes or sandals, because the sandals and the shoes will destroy the seeds, and then it's going to be a little bit bitter. Then after pressing it, and you could see here mosaic floor, usually a white mosaic floor. Oh, everything went through that tunnel right there. I know that's difficult to see. To that part of the wine press, and all the waste sank there, and the juice itself went through that tunnel into that pool. From there, they just collected it with vases, and that's how that's the beginning of the wine. Why I'm here? Because we are now walking through one of the most important roundabout or plazas of Tel Aviv that I didn't take a video of it, and it's called the Square of the State, or Kikar HaMedina in Hebrew. And this garden is a little bit hidden. Why there are not a lot of people here? 2 reasons. 3 reasons actually. I think the children are still at school or kindergarten. Secondly, it was a rainy day and it's a little bit wet here. You can see some columns. This is not from here. As I believe, it was brought from somewhere. It might be even Caesarea, which is not so far away from here. You can see a lot of them here. And some of them are made of marble. Marble, it actually tells us that it's from the Roman time, not before the Roman time. For example, if you go to Caesarea, everything that you will see there that made of marble is not from the time of King Herod, who actually built Caesarea. This is a very slippery area. I must say that it's not the richest place of Tel Aviv, but it's like middle class with a lot of money. The houses are mostly from 70s. Not unimportant houses. The third reason why the children are not here, as I believe, the wine press is at Dr. Chaim Basuk. It's a really small street. Most of the Tel Avivers, even the people who live here, don't know about the existence of the wine press. Another reason is that we are in wartime between ISIS and Hamas. And a few minutes ago, Palestinian Muslim terrorists entered to one of the cities north of Tel Aviv and injured badly more than 19 people. It's actually happened 20 minutes ago. That I'm not sure that I know all the details about it, but you can understand that we are more cautious now. Sadly, some of the people are still accept Hamas as a freedom organization. I cannot understand it. I cannot understand those crazy people. It's happening in Ra'anana, a city that my parents-in-law lives. They were in the house at that time, and I asked them to stay in the house for the next few hours. That square, as a child, was my playground, because there are some green areas in Tel Aviv. One of them was there. It was the biggest roundabout of Israel, and until the 1950s they didn't know what to do with it, actually until now, until a few years ago. And they are now building 3 skyscrapers in the center of my playground. Then for me it's a kind of historical video, because soon you will see the building itself, and now we can actually say that you saw how it looks like, and now we are building it. We are building with cement. The pictures that you see here of children, of people, not only children, is of more than 240 people that were kidnapped by Gaza in October 7. You can see they bring them home now until today, and we are at mid of January, January 15. More than 130 Israelis are still in prison, and not prison, they are still in one of the tunnels at Gaza. Then the square for me was my playground. The circus was here, a lot of performers were here. In Purim there was a huge carnivals here. In Lag BaOmer, where we actually burning bonfires. I mean, then the class used to do that there. But around it, it's it used to be kind of a Beverly Hills area with a lot of very expensive shops. Today it's less, because there is another place for that in Tel Aviv. Another reason why it became to be like less than what it used to be, it's because there's no parking places here. Then if there are no parking places here, it's difficult to buy. The square used to be like that, and the houses around it are beautiful. The square wasn't designed. I mean, they tried to do something with it for so many years without any success. For me, that part is for the history's sake. Now let's make a round tour around it, and you will see a little bit of Tel Aviv. I must say that they're beautiful. Dior, I love Dior. I remember when I got my first salary, I went to one of the shops here and I bought trousers. That's it. With all of my money. That was a crazy dream of me, and I still remember it. I used it for so many years because it actually cost like a building, an apartment. The weather is amazing. It's around 17, 18 degrees Celsius. In morning time it was a little bit rainy, but now we won't have rain for the next I think a week, for the next 7 days. Then it's a kind of a story that began with 4th century BC, And now we are reaching 21st century. Stimatsky is one of two bookstores that I adore. Me and my daughter loves books. You know, the smell of a book is getting better and better, just like a wine. As my high school was very close to here, but I wasn't rich. Some of my friends in school were rich, but I must say, I didn't feel the differences. I mean, they had better clothes than mine. For example, at that time, Levi's was one of the most important brands, and they had Levi's from abroad. I had Levi's from Israel. A huge difference. Oops. Gallery design, I love galleries, but I must say that that one is only nice. I love modern art. Bring them home now. It's 101 days after 11 October 7. Then there are more than 100 days in the terrorist tunnels in Gaza. Can you imagine about children, let's say 1 year old? Unbelievable, isn't it? Now that was 12 minutes of another place in Tel Aviv that tourists don't know about them. But I grew here. For me it's like my playground, as you already know. If you like that video and you want to see more about the history of Israel and the Holy Land, I have more than 19,000 videos. I had more than 20,000 videos, but I've been hacked few months ago, and I'm still looking for the missing videos. I already found 1,000 missing videos, but I have a lot to search. It's not easy, but I will do that. I have a lot of time. If you want to support my channel, you're most welcome. You have few options. The first one, send the link of my channel to everyone that you know and ask them to subscribe my channel. This is the easy one and the nicest one in a way, because you are my family. You are my tourist. Second option, look at the like button. Next to the like button there's a shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks, and you can actually help me support that channel through there. And in the description, and I will add more information about the Kikar HaMedina, the square of the state, then you will know who designed it, what year they did it, and what they are going to do soon with it. But you will find there 2 links of PayPal and Buy Me Coffee. Through there you can actually support my channel as well. Thank you very much for being with me. See you. The next video that I will take about Kikar HaMedina will be when they will finish building those skyscrapers. Bye bye.